Alright, just keep an eye out on other lanes, see how they're doing. The Renekton's shoving Shen in. Shen's looks like he's okay with it. Shen is probably expecting me to come up top first, is why. So I'm gonna try and do a lane gank. So you put a ward here, just to see if Lee Sin's going to invade. He's gonna vision on us coming up in here. Ooh. It's frustrating. Oh well. Let's just put this here so we can get a path on Lee. Apparently, Renekton doesn't want to go in. Into E. Ah, that was close. Hey, Super Speedy, what's going on, bro? How's your day going? Right on, dude. Congrats. Good job. Getting gold is awesome. Ooh, so close. Right on, dude. Oh, he's duo queuing, getting boosted. Good way to do it. Lee's going ham. Oh, nice. Coming over here to save the turret. Crazy guy. Thinking we're gonna forfeit at 15. Alright, let's come through here. We're gonna get this, and then I don't think we can kill top. I really want to get that turret. We just saw Lee over there, so we should be able to do this pretty safely. Oh, so close. See if we can pick it up. That's always good, man. Alright, so I smited that one because I needed the health. Nice. I gotta watch out. Lee's probably around there somewhere. Yep, there he is. I need to farm, like, really bad. This is a good chance to farm. Tarek's probably... Oh! Nice flash and heal. I think we got first turret. I'm gonna go ahead and shove this out. I have... That was a super poor play by Ahri there. Yeah, that was pretty poor play. Don't flash in for a kill like that if you're gonna die too. That was just like super thirsty. A good start to the day. At least we're out farming Lee. I don't go on the site. I don't know what my schedule is. Let's see. I got scheduled out through the 18th, one a day. Ooh, got a kill. There, Xerath got pretty greedy there. Hmm. Oh, this is frustrating. What a jerk. Oh well. I'm about to do a coaching session, hopefully. Uh, I think these guys are duo. Eric wasn't flaming, but... 4-9-1, 1-6-1. Like, that's just frustrating. I'm pretty tilted. Yeah, it was pretty frustrating. Lee invaded early. Was trying to get help. Um, both our lanes were pushed up, so they should have been able to help. Um, they didn't. Which set me behind a little bit. And then, even when pinging that their jungler was in the area, didn't really help. But it's okay. Not a biggie. I'll come back. Had more gold than our um, ADC. That's pretty bad. Or when the new, I think the new Kale skin should be coming out. Maybe next patch, hopefully. That's it in my Skype information. I think we're going to be doing like a in-game play or review. I think it's the best way to learn because you actually learn while you're doing stuff. It's one thing to get a video review and somebody tell you things that you messed up on, but if somebody coaches you as you're doing it, I find it's way more effective. So you can hear me, but I can't hear you.
What?
Okay, so I can hear you. Are you so you're using your phone for Skype?
I was gonna use my phone for Discord, but I wanted to see if I could still use Skype while I screen share it with you.
I don't know. I don't know if that's gonna work. I mean, maybe.
We'll find out.
Yeah. Why is it now it's coming in on my phone? um, hold on. Let me why don't you okay, so I have Discord. Let me open it.
Wait, so the first one went to your PC and the second one went to your phone?
Yeah.
Oh, RSVP. Wait, that means I could just do it backwards.
Yeah, right.
Or- Hold on, let me try it.
Okay, so you can't hear this one. Okay, so this is your phone, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, actually do this real quick.
Oh, that echo. Here, what if I mute my phone? If I mute the phone.
Yeah, I'll do that. You can still hear me, and I should hear you just through the computer, I guess.
Okay. That's probably better, huh? Uh, hold on one second. My wife's calling me. Hello?
Before we forget, you need to probably order something for your mom for her birthday and have it shipped to the house because it won't get there in time if we don't order it.
Yeah.
Okay. Just reminding you, I don't know if your dad.
Okay.
Love you.
Love you too. Bye.
Share my screens.
All right. Yeah, I got you.
Do my normal.
Okay, so let's look you up. So silver 1, trying to get to gold.
Yep.
And you'd like to play Tryndamere and Aurelia.
I didn't really play really that much. Frustrated.
Yeah. So are you focusing on Flex 5 or?
So, about what?
I said, are you focusing on Flex 5s or are you just playing those recently?
I'm not focused on the. What is that? Hold on, give me a second.
They were getting echo.
Because I can only mute myself. Actually, let's we talk to you, and then it won't.
Yeah. I'll send you my Discord info. Maybe I think I closed Discord. Hold on. Um, Let me turn off streamer mode real quick. Ugh. All right. I can't hear you yet.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, kind of. You're really quiet though.
Or
I can turn you up. Let's see if I turn you up. That works. Go ahead and say something.
hello?
Yeah, still a little quiet, but it's okay. We can work with it. All right. So you like playing Tryndamere?
Okay, Tryndamere, I do. Tryndamere is my main
Yeah.
because I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. It's easier
Sure.
in the concept.
Well, I mean, you have 223 games on him, so I'd assume he's probably easier than other champions.
I have a lot. This is one of my other account. If you're still a screen share, right?
Yeah.
So I play him a lot in this account too. This was the second time I was trying to climb, and I have 204 games on him.
Yeah, doing pretty well there too.
But like every time I get around silver 3, so anywhere from silver 3 to silver 1, it's like I get stuck. Like I climb with a 60% or higher,
Yeah.
right? Way up, and then I just hit a wall.
You hit your skill cap
Yeah,
essentially.
so I'm trying to figure out how to win.
How to get over that plateau?
Yeah, because I'm realizing that these games are not generally hard because the teams are bad as whatnot. It's the matchmaking that actually messes over some of my laners sometimes. So they have a harder match, but there's nothing I can do about it.
Sure.
So in essence, I have to win my lane and then influence their lane. But then I don't really know how to do that with Tryndamere.
Yeah, he's just a primarily split pusher. Don't mind if you hear some noise in the background. I'm just eating almonds. I mean, he's a split pusher, so you're not going to be team fighting very much, right?
I mean, honestly, I feel like I have to team fight a lot. I mean, I try to just split, but at the same time, it doesn't.
I mean, you can split push all the way up. Are you still there? I heard. Maybe. Are you there now?
So here.
Yeah, you can split all the way up, like into diamond and stuff. It looks like you have a pretty static build though.
Yeah, the build. I mean, my build path is pretty good. I fixed that. My lane phase is pretty good. I worked on that. My farming is actually pretty up there. It's like I win most my lane, or I not losing lane
Uh-huh.
because like 200 games.
No, he's a very
So
oppressive top laner. Well, he can be. So why do you
so
go Blade of the Ruined King?
why do I go Boric?
Yeah,
All right, most games
because
I go Boric.
you have crit stuff, right?
Do I have what?
He said it looks like you build a lot of crit stuff. So you got Static and Phantom Dancer and Infinity Edge, and then you have Orc for some reason.
I mean, honestly, I like it for the attack speed, but
Sure.
I was just experimenting at the
Mhm.
same time because I was experimenting with the Yomus, Because I'm like, for some reason, because I don't know if it's new lethality that Youmuu's is actually working really well for helping me kill these guys faster
Uh-huh.
and sticking to them. So like this is all like experimentation actually.
Have you
So far, what
tried
I've been,
Ravenous Hydra?
yeah, that's the Pete bill.
Yeah. You'll
Yeah,
be
I
able
do
to
that.
you'll
I've
be
been
able to
doing
push
a
lanes
lot more,
faster.
but I haven't. I pushed the lane faster, but like when it comes to dueling 1v, like many champions like Nasus, they beat me.
Mm-hmm.
Jax beats me. A lot of these champions beats me. Whereas what I realize if I actually build Boric, or if I build both Boric Hydra with Essence Reaver, Static Shiv, with Boots, what was it? Ninja Tab Eyes, and one more crit item. I realized I could actually duel almost all these guys and
Yeah.
win. I don't lose the duels late game, but in terms of team fighting, the other build path is better than I don't even know. Like I really don't even know. Like I'm starting to try using Black Cleaver. Like I've been experimenting with Black Cleaver, but I think
Sure.
I'm doing that. So
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
don't.
I'm doing a lot of things right now because after I hit that wall, I'm like, all right, this is working. Let me just try something else.
It seems like most popular items: Ravenous Hydra, Phantom Dancer, Essence Reaver, Duskblade, Static, and Infinity Edge on him right now.
Yeah,
I don't play tons of Tryndamere. I don't even. I got a few games on him.
I play tons of Mundo in the jungle though, so I mean,
You play who in
in
the
the win
jungle?
rate,
Mundo?
Mundo. I play a lot of Mundo jungle on like both accounts.
Yeah.
Because my friend introduced me to the whole Mundo jungle thing. He was like, so
So
I
what
do it right.
what do you like about
And then
Mundo in the jungle?
what I like, I mean, he doesn't die.
Sure.
Too much. I like if I scroll down far enough. This is where I was like confused. There's this. Okay, so this was the Mundo win streak,
Hmm.
right? This is when I started the Mundo in the jungle, and I just kept winning because I will go, right, and then I will wait and brush. Like if I play jungle this game, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'll wait in the brush, in the river, the
Mm-hmm.
little one on the right side, and then I'll walk in. I start W, and I'll walk in and I'll take the chickens. Generally, no one sees you take the chickens, and if they start blue side, I take the blue. It puts the jungler heavily behind, and then I just ping top lane. Don't die because you're gonna get camped. And if they listen, then the jungler just gets thrown out of whack because then he can't gank top. Then he doesn't know what to do. He wants to invade me, but he can't because I already taken my camps.
Yeah.
And then and then that pretty much wins the game in itself. The enemy team doesn't. Like if I go into these games, the junglers are like feeding hard on the enemy team. Most of them, they feed like really, really hard. Like this nearly was 315 because of the start, and then I keep doing the same pathing. So what happens was a lot of these games that I played, the enemy jungler never had red buff. Like this one, we went 0-15. Like they never got to take their red, never got to their ever. And then so I kept doing it right, and I climbed, blah blah blah. With this game again, this guy was feeding, couldn't do anything. Game again, same thing. Like the jungler, yeah, the Kindred went 1-6. The junglers, like, they just keep putting them behind, and then they try to do things, and then they die.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna keep doing it. So I cheated my way, and I, I swore I was going straight to goal with this, and then this happened.
You found the secret. You thought you found the secret sauce, huh?
What was I found? It's just the sauce.
I mean, you still have good
This,
KDAs. They're not terrible.
I mean, then this happened, and I was like, okay, this is ridiculous. So I do the same cheese, but then, and the Amumu came back, right?
Yeah.
Same cheese on the Amumu. Like, that should take an Amumu out the game for a jungler that relies on his pathing. He didn't have his red. He didn't get chickens, but for some reason, this guy is still irrelevant. Many of these junglers, they do get thrown out the game permanently, but for some reason, I cannot find a way to carry the team. I think yeah, this game, I have no idea how, but this Kane came back hard and he started carrying, and I
Yeah.
could not stop him. Like, so then I'll cheese him. It's the same thing I'm doing, right? Like, for some reason, these junglers keep coming back. So I'm like, then it happens again. What's going on with my mouse right now? Hold on.
So you need to do something different. Because obviously it's not working out anymore, right?
Yeah, I guess. Hold on, let me. On my mouse right now. This is not good. Hold on, give me a second. Let me change the
Sure.
batteries.
You got to get wired mouse.
Oh, this bag is annoying. That mouse doesn't work. I'm gonna have to use this crappy one. Why? Oh, no. Okay, whatever. Where's the other one? Does it still work? Or... What is going on? That doesn't make any sense. This mouse just went ape shit.
Oh, there it goes.
That's it.
Kinda.
For some reason, I think it's a page. See, it's fine here.
Yeah.
Fine here.
You can go ahead and start.
Right, so I just
Good.
think it's a page.
Go ahead and get in queue, and
Yeah.
then as we're getting in game, we'll talk about your strategies and whatnot.
I mean, honestly, I feel like I'll climb faster from the jungle, but I don't even think it even matters.
It can be. I mean, depends. I've been playing a lot of jungle games lately. So you like Mundo, and is that pretty much it for your junglers, or?
Yeah. I used to play a lot of Shyvana. That's how I got out of bronze.
Yeah.
And I spam that champion, and I never stopped spamming until I hit bronze 1, and I was like, okay, Shyvana's not working because everyone feeds early game, and you have to wait till level 6 to issue, and that's when I started spamming. Because I cannot play any early game champions at all. Any early game level 3 junglers, I cannot play them at all. I'm very bad at them.
Okay.
Very bad at Kha'Zix, Rengar, Lee Sin.
Yeah, I mean, I don't play any of those guys either.
Cannot play. So all the junglers I'm decent at are all post level 6. Shyvana, Master Yi, even Tryndamere. Dude,
Teemo's pretty ridiculous into Tryndamere. So, who do you normally have issues with as Tryndamere? Like you said, Jax and Teemo.
Yeah, no.
Looks
I mean, Teemo's a wild card. I just don't like to take the
risk there.
Yeah, like no point.
Sure.
Just switching on mouse. It's ridiculous.
You're picking right now too.
Yeah, I just swapped my mouse.
Oh, okay.
For some reason. Yeah, I think it's the game right now, actually. Yeah, it's definitely the game. Yeah, for some reason I can't even lock in.
Oh
I
no.
don't know what's. Yeah, I can't even lock in. Doesn't make any sense. How did both my mouses just stop? Okay, that's.
Try restarting
Yeah, I'm gonna
the
try to
client.
restart my PC.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
All right, yeah, thanks. How the hell does both my doesn't make any sense at all? Stop working. Does it make any sense?
All right, are you still there?
I'm still here. I'm just restarting the
Okay.
mouse. If he gives out now, I will be very upset. If anything, I'll just run a replay.
Sure.
That's weird. It was just working fine. Like I was playing so many, working pretty fine, and both of them. So I think
It might be the
something with
screen share too.
I doubt it. I screen shared. I learned how to screen share because one of my friends were like, and I was like, okay, because he's really high up in the ladder, and I asked him for help.
Yeah.
Okay. So I was screen shared a couple times before.
Okay. So why'd you stop playing Aurelia?
I stopped playing Aurelia because most games go to late,
Sure.
and she's useless late game. She's practically useless, especially if the enemy team is outscaling yours.
Yeah.
And generally, what you have to do is carry, and she can't solo carry late game at all. The most she can do is blow up the ADC, but if the ADC has good peel, you're
I just got to know when to go in, how to anticipate it.
yeah, that
'Cause, I
is
mean,
true. But
people do carry with her, like even higher up.
of course.
I mean,
I'm not
have
saying
you ever
she's
watched
impossible.
G-Bay?
Yeah, I watch him a lot. I'm not saying like she's impossible. With what I know, like it's not happening.
Sure. Just have to adjust
Sure.
playstyles accordingly. And sometimes it's difficult, like if something works for you on that champion, but like you start getting to a place and it doesn't start working for you, and the only way to make that champion better and the higher elos isn't your playstyle, then maybe time to dump that champion. Like that sounds like what you did with Aurelia.
Yeah, pretty much. Because I realize I really can't just sit there split push anyone on the map because honestly, there are way too many champions that outdo her, like Maokai. She doesn't beat Maokai. I learned that the hard way.
Maokai's pretty strong right now.
Cannot kill him. He just out heals all your damage and he just chases you down the map until you're dead. You can't beat certain champions like Malphite. There are way too many champions that if I wanted to split, I cannot dive. I have to actually back off. Now I could back off and join my team So as they say, you back off, you join 5v4, but I have not found that to be as simple as it seems.
Yeah, sometimes. I see you got 20 Kale games on. How do
I
you feel
have
about
what?
Kale? You played 20
Kale.
games with Kale?
I looked up this guy called like if I say his name
Dawood
right, Dominus.
Sawanik?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was yo, this Kale's a beast. I'm gonna hop in this Kale hype.
I've been
And
playing Kale
I
since
played her.
season 4.
She's a good champion and everything, and she has very good carry potential. But for some reason, I cannot make it through the early game with her and make her as strong as she needs to be for the late game. And then
Yeah.
and I cannot team fight with her that well because the reason being, 3 of her skills will require you to actually move your mouse to that champion, right? So like if I wanted to ult, I'll have to move the mouse to here.
Mm-hmm.
And if I wanted to W, I have to move the mouse to wherever I want to W. If I wanted to Q, I have to move the mouse to wherever I wanted to Q. And the E, it's just point and click. But at the same time, there's so many places I have to move while I have to attack, move, while I have to kite, while I have to sidestep and dodge. I'm like, all right, it's getting a little rough.
Kale's like my most played champion by far. So I know all about it, man. She's pretty cool. I haven't.
And she's really
I've-
good if you get the hang of it. But like,
She's definitely not an early game champion, for sure.
Yeah, and that's what I want to do. Like, I can't figure out how to snowball my early game lead to match whatever is gonna happen because I'm not even gonna over exaggerate. Like, this is not the bronze in me speaking. This is like the truth. Like, I can run through all my games and show you. Like, the majority of my games are lost to disconnects or people giving up. Like, the vast majority. I don't know why in silver. Like, this never happened in bronze. When I was in bronze, like DC, like I don't know. I don't care what people say, but that thing was like it wasn't as prevalent as they made it to seem. But in silver, for some reason, like if I lose, I get someone disconnecting. Like everybody walks in the game and like they ping like 500, and I'm like, you didn't check this before you started playing,
right?
And then I'll type in chat. I'll be like, dude, just leave so you can read. I'm like, it's not gonna be fine.
I mean, it happens. I had
It's way too often.
I just played a game before doing this, and my bot lane was duo Q, and they just sat in the fountain the last like 10 minutes of the game. So it happens in plat too. You want to is your computer up?
Oh, what?
I say, is your computer back up? Can you screen share?
And the mouse is working just fine.
Oh, good.
Honestly, like, okay, I've had so many DCs. I've had over 10 DCs in the past 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Literally over 10. And like, when it's hitting you, you start getting angry.
Oh, big time, dude. I know exactly what you mean. It's so tilting.
If I see a disconnect, like if someone DC'd in my game right now, I wouldn't care. That's how many times it happened. Like, I would just say, oh, just another day in league.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Like, that's what it's like. It's gotten to the point where I'm not even mad anymore. I'm like it's way too often. If someone feeds and they give up, I'm like, I just don't even care. Like, people die twice and they think it's the end of the game. Like it's not the end of the game. We have two other lanes winning. Just play with those lanes, man. You don't have to worry. We'll carry you. Blah blah blah. But they're like, nah, dude. I fed 2 kills. I'm done. This guy.
I mean, that's like what you got to do to the other team, like especially if you're playing jungle. So one of the big things that I stress is like repeat ganks.
Oh yeah, I do. Honestly, I might not be strong in that. When I'm in a desperate situation, like when I have 3 lanes feeding, because like, look, if I'm jungling, I never have like 1 lane lose and 2 lanes win, or 2 lanes lose and like 1 lane. I do get 2 lanes losing and 1 lane winning a lot. Especially if there's a Nasus on my team. That Nasus for some reason never loses lane.
Yeah.
But when I get 3 lanes losing, and for some reason, like, okay, during those losses and after those losses, I think it's because I won so many games that MMR matching me
Uh-huh.
with like statistically people who are not at the level as the enemy. It's like they were losing a lot more, and I could not get these people to win lane. Like I ganked, I shut down, I repeat gank, I shut down, I will shut down again, and then they'll die, or like I'll try and find someone to carry, but then they can't farm.
Yeah.
It didn't matter if they got the kill; they have no CS. Like
That's
I was
sometimes you put your eggs all in one basket and then it doesn't pan out.
there's way too many games where I'm jungling with Mundo. It happens way too often. I'm like, dude, I'm playing Mundo, and for some reason I'm out damage you all too. Like I have the time to get the camps, to hit the enemy players.
Mm-hmm. Have you played
And you
Shen?
guys,
Have you played Shen Jungle?
I did it one time, didn't like it that much because honestly I don't see him as a carry, and like I have to rely on someone to do something. Like I don't like relying on people.
What about your Hecarim?
Hecarim, okay, so I played Hecarim, but my Hecarim does no damage.
Yeah.
My Hecarim, I don't know why, but I do no damage. Can you see my screen?
Not yet. No, I can. Yeah, there it goes. I mean, you can still carry games as a tank. It is definitely possible.
Tank, but then at the same time, I'm like, it's like you could carry as a tank, but then at the same time, you're like, okay, you need at least an ADC or mid laner or a jungler. You need someone to peel for.
Or lots of CC.
Yeah, that's why I stopped playing Mundo Top, because I don't know how my friend climbed through Mundo Top, but I could not play Mundo Top.
Yeah.
Because when I play Mundo Top, I would generally have the highest damage on my team for no reason. Like it didn't make any sense. And I remember one time I had a coaching lesson from this other guy, and I showed him the video because at this point I was hitting my frustration peak with Mundo Top. And I literally zoned the AD carry away from the fight. Like I took them away because I walked. I would tell you exactly what I did. They went to 5-man us, and I walked in between the AD carry and all 4 people. And I took the AD carry away from the fight because she can't walk through me.
Yeah.
I was just chilling. And they still lost. So I killed ADC and they still lost. And I'm like, dude.
Well, I mean, sometimes when you're a tank, it's not all about zoning off the ADC. Sometimes just providing the front line.
Yeah, you see,
just being that meat shield.
You can't meat shield.
Not every time.
I think
you need the CC.
Games, certain champions, like honestly, like if I simply want to sit there and peel, like it almost never will happen. Well, you can't really peel Mundo. Well, if I want to sit there and say, okay, if this Nasus is coming from my support, I'm gonna sit there and I'm gonna hit the Nasus. Like no, generally what will happen is they will often ignore you.
Yeah.
Like that's what in bronze. When I was in bronze, they would hit you. They would switch targets to the guy who's closest to them. They would hit them regardless of what's happening. But what I realized in silver, they have, like, if the team is getting organized, they have a target like, okay, we're gonna kill Ashe. We don't care who's gonna stop us. We're going for that Ashe.
Sure.
And I'm like, okay, I can't really peel. So what I started to do with Mundo, what was happening when I was winning with the Chiefs was like I would get big really fast. Because I have their red buff, I have my red buff, I have all my camps. I basically own their top side jungle, so they only have bot side, and that's why they kept falling behind.
Okay.
So actually, let me do Mundo because so you get a better understanding of what I.
Have you played Jarvan?
No, I haven't played Jarvan.
He's really strong right now, and he's really good for that kind of thing too. Because you can zone, you can peel, you can engage, and you can build off tank, so you can be tanky in the front line too. That's why he's played so much right now, because he's pretty versatile.
Yeah, I see Jarvin. Jarvin does a lot of work. Even if you fall behind, if your team can,
All he needs that one good engage.
yeah, pretty much, just hops on you with the ult.
Mm-hmm. And
The only thing I
the
hate,
flag and drag too, knock up.
yeah, he has a knockup, right? Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
And his W is really good for team fights too.
So this
Yeah, those three pages.
I can't. Okay, look. I have attack damage. I have my mage, which looks like a lot of stuff, but it's really. I have this. It's the closest one I have to my window page. Oh god, I'll ban Kayn. Kayn is way too versatile. People are not safe enough with Kayn. I play aggro when even with a Kayn because I'm generally playing Tryndamere. I could just E away,
Sure.
right? Like people are playing like champions. I don't even know, like champions with no escape in the top lane. And if I do what I'm gonna do, I already know the outcome. I've done it so many times. I know exactly what the enemy jungler is gonna do. They're gonna go up there. They're gonna see they have no Raptors, no red buff. They're gonna go to their Krugs and go gank top, or they're gonna just go straight to top lane, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'll type in chat, you're gonna get camped. I'll let them know. You're gonna get camped. You better ward. You better play passive. You're gonna get camped. But certain champions can just like, because Canes will go around the wall and they'll come up behind you, so you can't really see them that way. So, Kane, because that's what gets them snowballing.
Oh, why the Kale support?
This mouse better not give out.
Mhm.
I seems to be working fine.
Let's see who they pick. Riven's not bad to camp. She has a not a guaranteed stun, but it's pretty good.
Yeah, she had a knock up and.
Mm-hmm. She got a pretty good CC. So it's something that like to look for before the game starts. Is like, okay, which lane is going to be good for ganking? So you see they're hovering a Kale support. A Kale. I mean,
2 at level 6.
I mean, you know, Kale has like no CC.
Yeah, but she does have movement speed and slow.
Yeah, but not enough to work on a either brand or Lux, right?
But that's true. That's true.
And you know, Aurelia is going to be pretty weak early.
No, Aurelia's strongest point is actually that's when she's strongest.
It's when she gets Sheen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sheen Phage is when she gets really strong.
Mm-hmm.
And if she has a level or 2, she can 1v2. That's why I liked Aurelia at especially in season 6 when everything wasn't this bad.
Well, your Riven has Ignite, right?
I have what?
So your Riven has Ignite. So even if, let's see what Aurelia probably took TP. So even if a Mumu shows up top to counter gank, you guys should be able to win the 1v2 or the 2v2. Just based on the Ignite, right?
Yeah, it depends. Yeah. I mean, honestly, we should be able to. Amumu doesn't have damage. It's mostly gonna come from.
Mm-hmm.
What is this loading?
Right.
This is definitely acting up. Yeah, I don't think. I mean, it honestly could be the screen share.
It might be.
As long as it's not a problem in game. If I move and I click scales and it works, shouldn't be a problem in game.
How good's your computer? Is it all right?
It works. It's fun. There's no lag. I have the same ping.
Alright. Do you ever like look up your live games and see about the other people?
Do I what?
Do you ever like look up your live games and see what the other people are doing? Like their stats or anything?
What, the guys on the enemy team?
Correct.
No, I never do that.
It's a pretty good thing to do. Look at like your team versus their team, see which person has the most experience. Um, you can go back and click on people and see like if they're tilting or not. And it's kind of a scumbag move, but if you're jungle, like, and you see, like, say this Aurelia, she has a 33% win rate off of 3 games, so she's not very experienced on Aurelia. But she just came off a, let's see, actually,
A lost streak or something?
no, a 15-3 game as Renekton. It's probably feeling pretty good, right?
Yeah.
Let's see their Lux. Lux is going to be hard to gank because Fizz has no CC. But she just came off a couple of good Jarvan games.
Level 6 is gonna be worth the gank.
Hey, maybe if Fizz can hit it.
Should be able to hit.
Bot lane's going to be hard because you guys aren't going to out damage them early because of Brand. Actually, I guess it's is it Brand support? I mean, he's got Ignite. Yeah, I think it's going to be Brand support. I mean, Lux has barrier, so depends on if they lane swapped or not. Yeah, you can close that. Yeah.
Yeah, everything works fine. Oh, look at me. I started Q. I'm boosted.
It's okay.
I'm supposed to start W. Because what happened with W is I basically just...
Mm-hmm.
It takes the rates way too fast.
You got AoE.
It takes them way too fast.
If she goes up, you need to follow her. You need to stay with her, just in case there's somebody there. Like if Mumu was just chilling in that bush, you guys might have been able to damage him out of it.
I'm going to start on blue side though.
Usually.
I don't like to walk up here, and the main reason why I don't like. Okay, if the top laner is waiting to see if I'm gonna invade, this is why I stay here.
Yeah.
I wait for the minions, they
well, yeah,
approach,
but I'm saying if Riven goes up there, you need to follow her.
So I'd rather than just go to lane anyways. Yeah, so what happens, I'll start W, and I'll just walk in there, and I'll take fast. But because I started Q, because I'm boosted.
You could probably take his red.
Yeah, I'll take his red too.
You need to ward that little gullet right there.
Yeah, right here. Yeah,
yep.
I know. Yeah, I would have taken all the chickens rates would be dead right now actually.
Yeah, next time if you're gonna do them, kill the smaller race first. You get more experience.
Kill the smallest ones first.
Correct.
I'll just do my E next.
You kite it into that bush over there.
Yep.
There you go. Use that blasting plant and go over the wall. You can kill the scuttle and you'll still have life.
Freak. God, can I click a mouse?
Okay, so as you're doing this, you need to be watching your other lanes. So you see a Mumu there, so ping him. So you're gonna have the advantage top because you have red buff and he doesn't, right?
Yep.
So you need
So I'm
to
walking
just hang out in the
back
river
walking.
bush.
This one?
Nope, river bush. All right, now walk up into the lane and go into the middle bush. No. Into lane. Make sure you're not spotted. See, there you go. Going. Perfect. Level up W? Yep. Double kill. Perfect. Alright, now you can back.
Back?
Yep.
See, I never thought of that before. I was just ping him and tell him you're gonna get ganked, blah blah blah.
Now, go back to top lane.
Back to top lane.
Get Cinderhole or get Bomby before you jungle item. Undo that.
Undo?
Yep. Get Bomby first. And now Now go back up top.
And she died.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
Alright, so you're gonna get yeah, go ahead and get Wolves first. She's probably gonna back. Probably not gonna get to her. Yeah, see, she's backing, so you would have gone up there and it would have just been a waste of time.
I just ganked mid.
Okay.
And he's going straight down. He's not going.
Go ahead and warn him. Let's go top. We're going top. Top. You're not gonna get down there in time, right?
Oh, I was gonna go there to clear actually.
No. Let's go top. You got Amumu's side of the jungle to clear if you really want.
All
right? Let's wait for Riley to get back in lane and then you're gonna go in. Alright, go get that ass. Ping it. Alright, now go get his grumps or his golems. So you know Lux is missing, right?
Yep, definitely roaming up top.
You're fine.
I don't think I should take it. If
No,
Lux
now you can't. You could have, but now you can't. So you don't need to go in there and harass her. You're probably not going to get a kill on her because Riven wasn't in position, right? Kill that Rift.
Scared. She was gonna come up there and actually kill me.
All right, ward that bush again.
Okay. Now I go into my bot side.
Yeah.
Do I take the crab or?
Nope. So Aurelia doesn't have any more potions, right?
Nope.
These are things you gotta watch for. And she also doesn't have TP or flash.
Yeah, definitely.
Now the lane's pushing. And bot's missing. There's Aurelia. Now you gotta watch that fight. Watch the top fight.
Shouldn't use anything.
Mm-mm.
Is that no, that's not good. I should just probably take my
Yeah, go ahead and blast plan over, clear this, and then you're gonna back. Aurelia is backing. Or at least she's pretending to back. Because Amumu is probably up there. Okay, Amumu's bot. So you need to just start walking over that way. You don't have to do anything, just start walking over there. Look.
Do I wait here? Wait here.
No, go in that bush.
This one?
Yeah, you gotta look at your bot lane though. See, what's their health? Right?
Max.
Yeah. Okay, so Amumu's not there. So now you can leave. They're pushed. You guys can't fight them. So you see how like you cleared and now we're backing and your blue side camps are up?
Yeah.
You need to stay on that triangle. You don't need that one. Get you already got it, it's okay.
Oh, my buddy uses this one because he likes to
Just you need to go do wolves now. You're fine. I mean it works, but if you're gonna get that, like you need to be in the enemy's jungle the entire time. That's the only reason why
Yeah.
it works. Alright, so look at top, look at top, look at top. So Moom is there, right? Yep.
You know, something to do. How does he hit 6 before me?
Because he's been what's his farm like?
22.
He was
And I took his red.
he was probably sitting in lane for a while. So if you would have just backed after Gromps, you could have been there to do something. But go ahead and kill that. Now Lux is missing, so you need to be a little careful.
Take
What?
pink.
What's Aurelia's health at? Now
She's killable.
ward that. No, don't go in. Don't go in. You're too far in. Riven's not gonna be able to catch you. You gotta bait it a little bit better.
Alright.
So Mumu's mid lane.
Yep. He's camping me, it seems. He took his red.
Yeah, watch the fight. Ward that bush right there.
This one?
Yep. That's gonna let you know if Aurelia's heading bot. So ping that you're on your way. Go in there. Get that bitch. Oh yeah, go in.
I tried it. What the? Are you serious? Are you? Oh my god.
Yeah, flash. Alright. Hit those pots. Hit those pots.
Oh, you took mine.
And go get Scuttle.
What's your Scuttle?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, he's got Scuttle though.
He's at his blue. Yep, he did blue. Now he's back in. Look at all that life you got back.
I should back.
No, you need to do your Grumps now. You can't do anything bot lane. Amumu will probably gank though. You need to ping him off. Yep, go bot. Watch the fight. You gotta watch the fight. You need to start watching fights so you know cooldowns.
Oh, okay.
Like you wouldn't known if Brandon tossed his ult there, right?
Yeah.
Or if Amumu had tossed it, there's Amumu's there. You're not gonna fight, you're just peeling. Now back off. Back off. Go do your
Fizz
golem.
wants to go in. What should I do?
Go in. You need to watch it, remember? Pop that ult. Get a Mumu. Alright, back off. There you go, good job. You guys can do Dargon now, if you want.
No, Lux is probably looking down here.
So go ahead and walk up and ward the top of your red after you do these. Do these first. You don't have to worry about Amumu stealing your red right now. Right? Because you know he just backed.
Yeah. You know Lux is there.
Yep. So ward the top of your red and don't do red. Now it's the other bush in red. The top one behind it. That one. Yeah, next time. It's okay. Don't do red right now. Just back. You're gonna have enough for your Spectre Scowl now, right?
No. Oh yeah.
Okay. Now you're gonna do start heading top. Actually, get head bot. You need a head bot. You need a head bot. You guys can do dragon
Why would I not take red buff there and back first?
because if you're going back in, um, you're gonna get red and you're gonna have it longer. If you got red there, you would have wasted like 20 seconds of it. That makes sense?
Oh yeah, makes sense.
And you're not
So
gonna
I
have
hold
enough gold to buy anything else. Because it's not like it's gonna give you boots or anything. Right?
exactly sure.
Alright, yeah, go ahead and head bot.
Rest in peace, Riven. Doesn't seem like they're going aggro.
Yep, go ahead.
Should
And...
I take this dragon? Looks
No,
like I can.
take his blue, take his blue. Look and see if it's up there first. Don't hit that plant.
Don't.
Alright, ward on the other side of blue.
Can I click?
Right in the middle there. There you go. You got it. It's all you. Alright. Now see what's going on with Lux. You probably take Lux.
Should I dive here or move up to Lux?
Is Kale's ult up? Alright. Ping dragon. You guys can do it. Just ping help. Alright, so Lux is still mid, and their bot just showed up, so they have no idea that you're there. Alright, Lux is heading down, so you need to be a little careful, but you got smite. There you go. Perfect. You can hit that scuttle too. Might as well, right? There's Brand. Pop ult, pop ult. Oh, you're toast.
Oh no.
Yep. It's okay.
Can't ult while crowd controlled.
Yep. Tristana's dead. I don't know what that pathing is. Oh, nice. The jukes. Jukes for days. It's okay. You guys got dragon. Alright, look what's going on top lane.
She's trying to dive. I'm guessing she used her
So,
ult. That's
okay,
why
so
I
what's
did my
the creep score between Riven and Aurelia?
What's the what?
What's the creep score? Riven's dumping on her, right?
A little bit.
Alright,
Not much.
now look what's going on mid.
The kill makes up for it. That's what, like 10 creeps?
13.
13?
Let's go ahead and, yeah, drop a word there.
Look at this dude, man.
Yep. Get that ass. Alright, you guys got double slow on him. Watch. Oh, nice juke. She doesn't have any mana, so you're good. Perfect.
Dude, I don't
You guys
understand how
can take this turret now too. Lux is gonna back. And Riven has top push, so Aurelia can't help. The only one you gotta watch out for is Fizz. Just ping the turret.
Can you explain to me the leveling system in this game? Because I cannot.
Amumu might have been sitting in a brush or something. Like stealing XP. You guys should back off now. Yeah. Ward that, and then you could probably take it. Ward that bush up there too. You need to watch out. Run up. Yeah. They saw you now. Yep.
Oh god.
The blasting plant's down, so you can't get out. Oh, there it is. Yeah, go ahead and blast out.
Oh no.
Nice. So, go ahead and hit that in the other way. Like
Rest
towards
in
mid lane.
peace.
Not today.
Go on what?
Hit the blasting, or the scrying plant towards mid lane. Yep. That way. Perfect. Now go. What's going on mid? As jungler, you need, like, you're hardly ever supposed to be looking at your own. You can go in. You got your whole team there. I don't know why he went in on you. I mean, he was dead anyway. Alright, so push this wave. There you go. Get in on that. Hit Twitch, hit Twitch, hit Twitch. Hit Twitch.
I don't think. My God, this KL just saved a life.
Yep.
Why is she?
That's just trolling. All right. Go do wolves. You don't need to be here. You're not going to get any of that CS, right?
Yeah, definitely.
They're pretty good at defending.
Thought it would have been optimal to try. And
But
hold
you
the
need to
turret.
you need to watch it.
God, I'm trying to learn.
Where's your look at your Raptors?
Use the Fs.
You don't need to. I mean, I never use them. All right, you need to ward. You need to be like bot side with Trist. Okay, so you, head bot. So you see Moo
Can you
mid.
tell me why every play is being made? Because I gotta understand like why.
Okay, so you're bottom right now because Amumu was top, right?
Yeah,
And you're not going to be able to get there in time, right?
yeah.
So you need to be on the if he's up top ganking, you need to be bot ganking. And you're spreading pressure through the map.
So if he's top,
All right, hit that, yeah. And now you need to get on top of Aurelia. Get those. And then get on top of Aurelia. Keep watching. You need to keep watching. They're going to back off. Your Fizz has no mana, so you need to back off. You can't be there.
should I take
Go.
this? That's the
Yeah,
question.
take that. 100%.
Then I should
Watch.
go bot lane and
You
get
need to
ball.
you need to be watching mid. Take that Gromp too. Not too late. Yeah, go take the Gromp. And then you can rotate bot if you really want. Because it looks like I bet you Amumu's heading top. And Dragon's up too. So you put pressure bot lane. How long till Dragon?
I don't even know how they do it.
How long?
King Dragon.
No, how long until Dragon?
For 3 seconds.
So push this wave, and then back. It's just a Cloud Dragon anyway, so you don't really need to worry about it too much. Amumu's heading there, so you need to head there now though, because your team. So your Tristana's there. You could throw Qs in there, like before you face check a bush, throw a Q in it.
Rip. They just checked for me. I was actually gonna sneak it since he just went right past.
So Aurelia is
Think I
missing.
could-
You can't sneak
Yeah,
it.
she was probably the one that checked for me.
So what are you buying? Alright, so why are you buying Spirit Visage?
Why I get Spirit Visage?
Yeah, okay, and then switch and upgrade your trinket too.
Brand Lux and Oh, actually I get the sweepers because
And you can get some whoa, why'd you get the blue trinket?
it clicked it. I have no idea why.
Alright, and whenever you have enough to buy a vision ward, but not enough to buy anything else, buy a vision ward.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you got the green trinket, right? Because you want vision.
Yeah.
Alright, so they're all on dragon, so or heading up towards top, so you can do dragon. Yep. I need to be careful now though, because they're heading towards you. Just keep an eye on them. You need to be watching them. Yep.
If this Fizz walks into me, I'm gonna be upset.
No, they're not going to. So you're gonna do this, and then keep watching mid. Keep watching. You can't do anything now. Go bot, go bot, go bot. Alright. Don't go bot. Don't go bot. Head towards drag or Baron.
They're not taking it.
All right. Head bot. Head bot. You just need to. You just need to act like you're heading up there at least. You know.
This game is a game of.
So what you're gonna do is you're just gonna shove this wave. And how much life is on that turret?
Get that turret. We could definitely get that turret.
How much life?
It's pretty low.
Yeah. All right. Push this really fast. What? Watch what's happening mid too.
Oh man,
All
I
right.
have no idea how you guys do it.
Go ahead and take it.
Because this is actually pretty hard to watch.
Back off. Back off. Head mid.
To watch what's happening mid and to actually.
Yep.
Actually,
It just takes practice. It doesn't happen overnight. Okay, so Aurelia's top, Twitch is bottom. You guys can Baron now.
Baron?
Yep. Why can you Baron?
Well, if Twitch is balling, he's not going to be shredding.
Mm-hmm. So, do you watch LCS?
A little bit, not often though.
So hide in the bush behind red. You guys can. All right, go in on Bran. Go in on Bran. Ult. You ult for the movement speed. And because you know you're going to need it at some point. Okay, now Baron. Spam ping Baron.
I'm pretty sure they want to contest it. It's going to be quite a. Oh my god. I swear she's going to die.
Just spam ping it.
I'm pretty sure Lux can out damage my smite if she does it at the right time.
You turn off your W. There you go.
She chose to kill.
Right. What? Where are you backing? Your team's fighting, right? You guys have all 5 up. They only have like 2.
No, we have 4 up. And
Now
there's
you do.
3 over there.
Now back.
There's
Now
3 over
back.
there.
Now back. They were out of position.
Kill was caught out because Kill went to help Riven, but Riven was.
Why are you getting stone plate? Or dead man's plate?
The man's play, it does a crap ton of damage and it helps me die really in Twitch.
But doesn't Randuin's do the same?
Nah.
And Thornmail?
Thornmail is good. I can build Thornmail, but the reason why I build Dead Man's Plate because I walk up and the damage I get from the E is much. It's actually just so much.
Ward. You got wards, right?
Yes.
Miss. Alright, that happens. Raven's heading top, right?
Yeah.
So what are you thinking you should do now?
Split bot.
Nope. Nope. Stick with your team. You're not a split pusher. Go mid. You guys have Baron. Utilize it. You guys are going to get that turret. Look what's going on mid.
Shredding this turret.
So I mean, you guys got it. All right, watch a moo behind you. Behind you. There you go. Back off. Good job. Just by you turning around right there, like totally dissuaded Amumu from going in any farther.
Oh, I see, I understand.
There you go.
Holy shit, I'm actually.
You're fine. You're fine.
It's because of Brand.
You got pots. You got pots, right?
Yeah.
Go do. Okay. All right. Go do chickens.
Do what?
His chickens. His chickens. You got one. Don't use any spells. Just hit it. Turn off your W. Alright, now what are they doing mid?
Pushing.
Yep. There's only one up, right? So you shouldn't be. You should be with them.
Actually,
No.
I get that.
Yeah.
They
Go
got
top. Go top. Ping help.
Yeah, that's fine.
Ping help. Cool. Get it. You guys didn't have a wave, otherwise you guys could have pushed farther. Get in on Lux. Back off, back off, back off, back off. Turn off your W. Go do his Hewer. Yeah. Just do his Grumps. And Dragon's coming up soon, right?
Yep.
How long till Dragon?
11, 10 seconds.
Alright, so you're gonna do these back.
Head straight to dragon, right?
Yep. Now what are you getting?
Dead man's I don't even know who the threat is.
Look again. Look again. Who's the
These
biggest
two
threat?
guys?
Nope.
Really?
Oh, Aurelia. And she's AD, right? Thornmail's gonna be really good. Go ahead, get Bramble Vest, yep. Your team's already doing Dargon, so you don't need to be with them. So you can just walk up mid. You're not gonna go top, because if a team fight breaks out, you're not gonna be able to get to bot fast enough. Right?
Right.
Unless you have teleport. So you can be pushing mid.
It's ulted.
Yep. Just shove that wave. So you're shoving the wave here because it's going to apply pressure.
Just get that, right?
No, you just hit the turrets. You have a minion wave on the turrets. Like, utilize that minion wave. Turn on your W. And you kill those minions there. They're backing. So you could probably take this turret. Or not. Not today. You definitely could have taken that turret.
Really?
Yeah. Tristana's preventing the backs. Pop ult. Pop ult. Alright, now back off. You have flash still. You're fine. You don't need to use it.
Oh god.
Riven's going ham. Alright, look at bot turret. Look at bot turret.
Riven's going way too ham, way too fast.
Yep. So they have to defend that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Drop your blue trinket between those turrets. Yep. That way it's going to tell you if people are coming after you or not. Alright, you can hit that. Hit it twice and then back. Yep.
Oh god.
Just run away. Just run away. You guys, you don't know where everybody else on their team is. Alright, now you can back. What are you gonna buy now?
Now, this.
Mm-hmm. So why are we buying Thornmail?
Twitch is scaling.
Yep. And Rayleigh's getting pretty strong too, right? So head mid. Head mid. Don't go bot. Remember what we talked about?
Wait, why was it mid when we already took 2 inhibs mid?
Because where's your team at?
Top side.
Yeah, if you're pushing bot side, like how are you gonna get to the team fight? Shove that real quick and then alright, too late. You gotta watch what people's doing. Going behind him. Pop ult. There you go. Get on Twitch. Failed flash. Alright, you guys win. See, I mean, you don't need to get bot, right? Get that turret. Screw her. Get the turret. What's she gonna do against, all 5 of you?
Indeed.
Perfect. Easy, right?
Yeah.
So,
Half the stuff you said I never thought of ever.
you what?
Half the stuff you said I never thought of ever.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what I'm here for, right?
Oh man, I'll honor.
I
Oh
mean, you don't
man,
have to honor anybody if you don't want to.
I'd be positive.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I'm
stay in
positive.
this. Yeah, stay here. Okay, so look at your items and tell me why you bought them.
Okay, I bought this so I can have vision control. I was building Thornmills because Twitch was scaling. The
Okay, so
reason why I
what?
went
Okay, so you went Merc Trades and Spirit Visage. Why'd
reason
you go
why
those?
Retro Spirit Visage because at the start of the game, Lux was a main problem, and I kept running into a Mumu, and this
Mm-hmm.
will help me with Lux CC, a Mumu CC, Irelia's E, Brand's ult, which got me killed at one point.
Yep, that
Um,
was
so
a
that'll help
correct
me out.
build.
The reason why I build Deadman's movement speed, I could get to the team faster. It works. It works well against. It actually really works well against Irelia. It works, and I just
You would have been
the
better off
damage.
going Thornmail first, in my opinion. But that's
First.
okay. So look at your Warden's Mail. What does your Warden's Mail do?
Reduces the attacker speed by 15%.
And what's the first item that Twitch built? Or the second and third item, actually. Because he probably went Infinity Edge first. Attack speed, attack speed.
Yep.
Makes sense?
Oh, that's why. That's why you want me to go Thornmills first, right?
Mm-hmm. And Thornmail's really strong right now. Deadman's isn't a bad build, but the reason I was asking you when you're buying things, I wasn't saying that they were bad to buy. I just want you to be aware why you're buying things. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah.
So like
completely.
it's really bad to go into a game and just be like, oh, this is what I'm going. But like say that Lux was 0 and 10, you know, and Mumu was 0 and 3. You wouldn't need to itemize Spirit Visage first, right?
Yeah, definitely. I'll go armor first.
So that's just kind of where I was getting at with this. Did that help out a little bit? Like the things I was saying and stuff? Yeah.
Definitely helped out a lot.
What was your damage? Look at the graph. I like looking at graphs. I don't like looking at numbers as much. Everybody likes bar graphs. Not too bad. You did more damage than a Mumu. Which is good.
It's a minute.
Yeah. I mean their team did more damage than you guys did, but you guys were grouped up more. So when you're especially as jungle, it's not so much with like lanes, but especially as jungle, you need to be watching what the other team's doing. Because you need to know, okay, if I go into this fight, is Amumu gonna ult me?
Yeah.
You know, if you're watching the fight and 5 seconds before you get there he pops his ult, then you know, okay, I can just go in there and I don't have to worry about his ult. It's kind of like timing his cooldowns. I
Makes
mean,
a lot more
you,
sense.
you don't have to like know, okay, level 1 Amumu ult, you know, is 150-second cooldown. I have 150 seconds to do something. You don't need to know that all the time. I mean, if you're challenger, you probably, you know, pick these things up a little bit more. But you're also playing like 15 hours a day. But if you see him use his ult, you could be like, okay, now I don't have to worry about that. Or if you see Brand use his ult, don't have to worry about that. That kind of makes sense?
A lot, yeah.
So, yeah, just like you had decent pathing and what you did worked out, but just watching the other team is a big one. And then grouping. The team who groups first usually wins. Because if you're grouping and they aren't, you're gonna get like more times than not you're gonna get free kills. You know, like how many times have you been playing and you guys roll 4-man bot lane, you know, and you get like a kill or two? It usually happens.
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah. So is there
In ter-
anything else that you wanted to go over?
Yeah, in terms of Trinity, how would that apply? Because in terms of Mundo, I realized I played more over so towards the
Okay,
team.
so split pushing. Do you know who Nisi is?
Yeah,
Have you ever watched his guide to split pushing?
yeah, I watched them all.
Okay. Did I send you those? I think I sent them to somebody. I have like
I watched,
5 or 6
I watched
people
my
that
watch
are coaching right
a
now.
couple times.
I'm
I
not
watched
trying to.
East, I watched
And
JC and Flat and all them guys, all the train guys.
I do a lot of split pushing too. Let's see. So on his guide to split pushing, uh, basically he describes like you need to push the lane when you can, as safely as you can, but as effectively as you can. So say you're Tryndamere and you're pushing bot lane, and the reason you'd be pushing bot lane is when Baron's up. Does that make sense?
If they come down to me, then my team gets the opportunity to take back.
And you could teleport up to Baron, right?
Yeah, if I even take teleport, I'm starting to take teleport more often.
Yeah. So I mean, the reason you do that is because you're drawing pressure away from the rest of your team.
Yeah.
Um, Sometimes it doesn't work. Like if they have a heavy engaged team, like this team comp that they have right now, the enemy team, like split pushing probably wouldn't work if it was higher elo. Because Amumu probably should have gone Righteous Glory. And what he's going to do is he's just going to try and get on top of your team. And if they engage first, then they're probably going to win. Because you guys have no disengage, right?
Yeah. Yeah,
So-
the brand ult, so everything.
So that, like you gotta know when you can split and when you can't. And Tryndamere probably wouldn't work too well. But so you split
I have-
to take pressure away, but you need to do it safely. So
Yeah.
when you can split push is when you know that you can 1v1 somebody, at least 1v1 somebody, right?
Right.
So there's no point in you split pushing if say the enemy team has an Aurelia and the Aurelia is like dumpstering you. Like no matter what you do, she just gets on you and kills you and you can't do shit against it. Right? Like how effective is your split push going to be? Because all they're going to do is send one person down. But if you're drawing like
That's,
2 or more, you know, or like you're pushing on turrets, they're probably going to send 2 people at least. And it's going to give your team space, but you don't sacrifice yourself for like a turret or an inhib. Inhib maybe, but don't sacrifice yourself for a turret. You see, you just draw pressure, and then once you see them, you peel out. And then once they leave, go back in. But it's pretty reliant on your team, like, not being idiots and not like trying to fight 4v5. Does that make sense?
yeah.
So if your team like keeps going in 4v5, like your split push isn't going to be very effective.
Understandable.
But I mean, it can work. You just have to know like when and how to do it. Like if your team keeps trying to fight 4v5 and it's not working, then maybe you need to start grouping up a little bit more, or maybe you need to start stealing the enemy's jungle, or clear waves and then kind of sit and brush and wait for a team fight to come out, and then you pop in and try and hit their backline. Like as a Tryndamere, you're not going to be frontline, right?
Yeah, I'm more of a flank.
And you're more of a flank. Like if you're going to be in a team fight, you're going to basically be playing an assassin. You're going to try and like one hit their AD carry.
Hmm.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
There's no like magic way to do it properly. I mean, I probably wouldn't be Plat. I'd probably be like Challenger by now, Like if there was this way works every time.
Understandable.
Does that kind of make sense a little bit? I mean, you don't have to say it makes sense if it doesn't.
Yeah, it makes sense, but like basically what it seems like is like trial. You gotta be like, this works, this doesn't.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you gotta. I mean, just be able to read the situations. And
When it comes to Tryndamere, I'm not really even sure about my Tryndamere. If this plays in a game, my window build is a lot better than my trim build because you build tank. Like when you're building a split pusher, it's like I'm really not sure what I'm building.
If you're building straight for split push with Tryndamere, you need to go Ravenous Hydra and Static Shiv. because they're going to give you wave clear.
Ravenous static? Why not Ravenous Phantom Dancer? Or why not both?
Because the static shift's going to give you wave clear, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You can go
Just
Phantom
make it-
Dancer if you want. It depends on where you're at.
If I was supposed to build, I'll go this. Or I'll probably go longsword, pot, back, Tiamat back here. And then what I saw Pete doing now, he would actually on Ravenous, he would build the pickaxe.
Mm-hmm.
These two items.
Yeah.
You get these two items first, and either going Ravenous first, right? Or we'll get he definitely he goes into Ravenous first. So we'll go Ravenous. So we want me to go Ravenous then static?
Depends on the matchup. If you got a guy who keeps trying to fight you, right, and you're ahead, you don't want to go static because you don't want to wave clear. You want him to come to you. Because is it easier to get a kill if you go on top of him or he comes on top of you?
He comes to me.
Exactly.
So basically, I'm only going Phantom Dancer if they're aggressive.
Correct.
But I'll take Static Shift
most times because it's going to give you better wave clear.
Okay,
right?
if I don't take okay, I'll be going this item's core, this item's core, boots are core, and generally IE is core, but I'm definitely getting these three items.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
Well, most often need Last Whisper.
you can go Blade of the Ruined King, but it depends on the matchup.
Well, like if it's a tank top?
Yeah. Do you see what I mean? Like, there's no set path. You need to, like, while you're in game, you need to be like, okay, why am I buying this? And I'm buying it because of this.
Yeah.
Kind of like I was going over with you in the game. Like, say they have a Kale top and a Kane jungle, a Fizz mid, a Lux support, and like a Caitlyn ADC. There's no tank on their team, right? So how good do you think a Blade of the Ruined King is going to be? Probably not very effective. You would probably benefit more from crit, right?
Yeah. Then I'll probably go Essence Reaver.
Yep.
Infinity Edge build, right?
Yep.
I see.
So I mean, it's one thing, like watching pros are great, and watching like one tricks and people who like main those champions is really good, but you just have to understand why they build things at certain times. That kind of makes sense?
Yeah.
Is there anything else that you want to go over?
That's it. My room page is
You need to get some more room pages, man.
I need like 2 or 3 more room.
Sure.
I run this for trading.
Do you know about champion.gg?
Yeah. I see Pete's, but honestly, the only thing different between Pete's and mine is here would be flat cooldown.
Okay, so when you look at other people's runes and masteries, they're meant to be a guide. Okay, so pros and like really good players will use certain things for certain situations because they know how to play with it or play around it.
Yeah.
And you put things on there based on how you play. Because just because they play a certain way doesn't mean that you're going to play that way.
Well, I'm strictly split pushing, trying to 1v1.
So yeah, if you're split pushing, I mean,
E, because like I'm pretty sure he built that for his E, so escape more often.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's why.
Yep. But I mean, his Trinimir's E cools down every crit, right?
Yeah.
So if you're auto attacking a lot and you're getting a lot of crits, you probably don't need it.
Yeah, that's with Essence Reaver.
Yep. So
Essence
that
Reaver.
only helps you out in the beginning. So you wouldn't need scaling reduction, you would need flat reduction. If you're going the crit build.
Oh, I see.
That kind of makes sense?
Basically, if they're going squishies, I wouldn't take. I would actually take. It would actually be better to use this rune page, actually.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Also, if they have an AP top, like, what's that armor going to do for you? Probably nothing, right?
Almost nothing.
Yeah. So if they have an AP top, you can use those, your seals as like health or something. Right?
I guess I should change this one to a health.
I usually, so, here, let me,
How much is it for a damn rune page again, dude?
here, let me send you my page.
I can't even remember where I go to buy the rune page.
It should be, is it gameplay?
Yeah.
Runes? Yeah.
6,300.
Ridiculous. I hate how much they charge you for things in this game.
That's the champion right there.
I
That's
know,
actually-
right? Dude, I've been playing this game for like 4 years and I still haven't gotten all the champions. So click on your Skype. I sent you a message.
Sorry, right? Here?
Yeah, on the top right, you got that little orange thing.
Oh,
Yeah, so go ahead and click that. These are my runes of masteries, and I'm not saying that you need to do what I do, but I want to show you like, so click active. This is active. So you see I have AP Kale, Fervor Kale versus AD, and then Kale. Go ahead and click the AP Kale.
This one?
No,
Oh,
AP
this
Kale. Yep. Okay, so you see how attack speed, cooldown level, health per level, and then
Yeah.
cooldown and ability power. Now click
Yeah.
Fervor Kale.
Important security message.
This one? Yeah.
Please call the number.
We
So-
got full cooldown.
So you see how I have armor there because we're going against AD?
Yeah.
Or you can go like, click the AP versus AD. Okay, so I have armor, right?
Yeah.
So go AP versus AP,
Magic pen.
and then go AP
What
versus
we-
AP.
When would you use this one rather than your attack?
Well, this isn't for Kale.
Oh,
This is just for yeah. So go ahead and click AP versus AP.
Oh, okay.
So you see how there's no armor, it's magic resist and health.
Yeah. Wait, you got armor click though.
Mm-hmm. Well, you're on Treebeard. You're not on AP. You see you're on Treebeard. That's my Maokai
Oh,
page. It's okay.
What is that a burn?
What?
I feel like that's not Vernon.
No, Treebeard is Lord of the Rings, dude.
Cheer is what?
Lord of the Rings, Treebeard. You ever watch Lord of the Rings?
I have, but it's a long time ago. That was
He's
a long time.
he's one of the tree dudes, the Ents. But I mean, Maokai's a tree, right? But so you see, like, if you're playing against AP, you want to go magic resist and health. If you're playing against AD, you want to go armor and health. Or you can do armor and like more attack damage.
Understandable.
But I mean, there's some champions that you gotta watch out for that are like hybrid. You know, some will do a little bit of AP and AD, like
So and
like Kale.
that situation on the climb, whereas in right now there's a lot of AP tops.
Sure.
So I'm gonna be playing a lot of Mundo and Trinidad. My friend, it's plat one. It's plat one right now, Mundo.
Uh-huh.
I told him something funny. I was like, "Oh, dude, you gotta get on LOL King. I mean, not LOL. I mean, gotta get on LOL Hounds with that Mundo."
Yeah.
So I was like, so he was like, "Yo, LOL Hounds the dream." So he's climbing Mundo, right?
Yeah.
And this is what he used. Actually, histories used this. This is what the original Mundo one trick.
Uh-huh.
And then screens right here.
He's attack
This
speed.
is what he used.
Yeah. I mean,
yeah.
it's pretty standard. It's like armor and magic resist is pretty much what you want top lane for like most bruisers. But remember what I said? It's like just because somebody uses something doesn't mean that it necessarily fits your playstyle.
I don't even know what my playstyle is. I can't even answer.
I mean, that's fine. You don't have to know exactly what it is. Plat 2, he's a scrub.
He's plat. Nah, he got promoted. I think he's plat 1, or unless he got demoted.
No, I mean, but like you see his look. Go ahead and go back to his OP. So you see how he changes depending on his games. I mean, Spirit Visage is a pretty core item on him, but he'll change things around depending on what he does.
Yeah, he has this thing called secret weapon. I kid you not. The secret weapon is a Phantom Dancer.
Actually, the secret weapon is Rylai's and Leandri's on him.
Mundo will crit 400 plus crit if he hits with his E in that Phantom Dancer pro. I think it's way too. His room page is what he did.
Okay.
So
that's pretty good against AD top.
Rage jump.
See, he has an AP. It looks like he has an AP.
This is change him, right? Yeah.
See, that one's AP. You can go Rylai's and Leandri's because was it his W is AP? And Leandri's deals percent health damage.
Yeah, his Q
Rylai's slows.
His Q also scales off AP, I think. If you build AP with the Q, it does a crap ton of damage. Yeah, so this is basically what he runs. So I basically kind of copied the one he gave me because of what he was because he played my other account, this account.
Mm-hmm.
And this was when he was because I don't really play in this account, just 300. But like
a lot of games.
Yeah, I play a ton of games, dude. I got the reason why I made this account was because when I played on my main and I was hard stuck, I said, okay, I'm not gonna screw up my ratio. I'm gonna make a new account and recline.
Sure.
That's what I said. And then, they both have decent ratios, so it's not bad, but it's not great. But the Tryndamere, both my Tryndamere win rates, I climbed with both 60%. Both my Mundo win rates were over 60%. I got to Silver 2 and then I dropped. But then strategies and things you showed me I never thought of, which makes the games a lot easier.
Sure, maybe.
It's going to take like how long before I actually am able to constantly apply this to my games.
Yeah.
Before I actually, that's the question that's left. So this guy built. I don't even know why he builds anymore. I don't know what he builds.
Well, you can ask him. You know,
Yeah, yeah, he's
say, hey, like,
freaking.
why'd you build that there?
He's a one trick. He's like what second now in A because of the other guy. Because of this is the guy he got his original stuff from. So this guy has how many room pages for Mundo? Yeah, this guy has this much for Mundo only.
Yeah, he's the number.
And
That guy's number 3 Mundo.
yeah, this guy this many room pages solely for Mundo, and all he plays is Mundo. I have no idea how he does it, where you only play Mundo, ever. season 6, same thing, ever.
Damn.
Like, I don't know. He has to have another account. I can't see myself having over like 3,000 games of Tryndamere, only Tryndamere, nothing else.
Yeah.
I can't do it. Like he never like I feel like he gets autofilled.
He probably just trolls on that
Yep,
account.
definitely. But either way, there's a lot of things. There's a lot of things to learn. You see, the thing is, the biggest reason, like the real reason why I don't climb, is because what you know, I don't know. And the thing is, me simply reviewing the games by myself, I would never see that. I would never sit there and be like, oh yeah, I could just walk down.
Well, you gotta. Okay, so when you go to watch your own games, just
yeah,
watch your game and then watch like somebody else who plays Mundo, and then just kind of compare. Be like, okay, so I did this and this happened. Why did that happen? And why did this guy do that? You know, like why did he go and clear this side of the jungle first before going here? When I cleared the other side and I went here. Just kind of compare yourself.
very understandable.
And the biggest thing about playing jungle, a lot of the common misconception is a lot of people think that, okay, I'm playing jungle, I need to gank a lot, and I need to be in other people's lanes, and I need to be influencing the game. And really, the biggest thing that you need to be doing as a jungler is farming. Like,
To be honest,
if you're heading top, right? So you're heading towards your blue side of the jungle. You should, like the last game. So
yeah,
if an opportunity opens up in top lane, go for the
Take
gank. Yeah. But if there's no reason to gank or like, you're not gonna win the 2v2, like don't even worry about it. Just like head somewhere else and just wait for things to happen. Wait for opportunities to present themselves. It'll happen more often than you think. Like Nice actually just posted a video about it. I think it was today. And it's a Maokai jungle one, but he kind of talks about it. I mean, he's a really good player. He's like, I think he's like master or challenger. Yeah, it's the Maokai one right there at the bottom. Yep.
Oh, this one? Oh,
Yeah.
I started. Yeah.
Yeah, he talks about it. Like if you watch it, I mean, you don't have to play Maokai, but I actually been playing a lot of
Nice
Maokai.
is the reason why this is a Tryndamere one trick.
Yeah, he's a good Tryndamere player too.
Watch that video, and I'll tell you something. First time I played Tryndamere, I called it champ.
Yeah, I didn't hear you kind of cut out there.
I said the first time I played Tryndamere, I thought the champ was stupid, retarded, and weak.
Yeah.
Because I did not know what I was doing. I was like, why is he so squishy?
Mm-hmm.
Why can't I just fight? Because I was honestly when I started, I played Irelia and only Irelia. So she's my highest played. Because I played her in norms like all the time. That's why I got really good at Irelia without watching like any of the other guys.
Yeah.
Like I really only watched them to try and understand their mid to late game. But I learned all the matchups because I played her so much because she was the first champion I played. The thing is, like, trying to understand their mid to late game,
Mm-hmm.
understand the decisions they make, and apply it is actually like hard.
Sure.
Like I have no idea. I don't have no idea how you do it.
If it
Like
was
how everyone-
if it was easy, then everybody would be up there, right?
Making pancakes, making bacon
I watch
pancakes.
it.
Take some bacon,
Can you hold on one
put it
sec?
in a pancake.
Yeah,
Bacon
you good.
pancakes, that's what it's gonna.
Hello,
Hi, may I speak with David?
this is he.
Hi, David. This is Brittany calling with CMH Cardiology Clinic. How are you this evening?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Good. It looks like we need to get you scheduled for an echo.
Yeah.
And then, let's see, I think you were referred over by Dr. Roman. Does that sound right?
I don't know her name. It's a military doctor.
That's her name.
Okay, cool.
She referred you over for, it looks like a couple things that are going on, some palpitations and chest pains.
Yeah, they were happening 2 weeks
And-
ago, not so much now. But it kind of sucks. It took so long for the referral to go through. You know.
I understand. Well, that's unfortunately with TRICARE, it's a pretty long process of getting a pre-approval.
Yeah.
But once you're pre-approved, you get pretty much approval for everything.
Cool.
So we wanted to get you scheduled for an echo, which is an ultrasound of your heart.
Yep.
That'll at least give us an idea of what's going on the inside.
Is that the CT or?
Then-
Um.
Nope. So this is done in our in the cardiology office.
Uh huh.
And you actually, the process is you just lay back on a bed, and we have an echo technician that takes ultrasounds of your heart.
Yeah.
So they'll put, kind of like when a gal goes in to look at, a little one inside. It's the
Mhm.
same process, except we're looking at your heartbeat. And it takes about 30 minutes to an hour, and then once that is read, we will make some decisions on further treatment. But Dr. Rinkovich, our cardiologist here, after looking at your history, just wants to get you in for an echo first.
Okay, that sounds good.
Okay, so it's really non-invasive. It's probably like the easiest test to
Okay.
start in cardiology. Tell me about your availability. Are there certain days that work better than others?
Any time is fantastic for me.
Okay, so I have as early as tomorrow.
Okay. What time?
In the afternoon, I have at 3 o'clock. Would that work for you?
Sure.
Okay,
Actually,
perfect.
well, how long are the appointments? Roughly?
It's no longer than an hour. At the longest, it's an hour.
Okay. So yeah, that can work tomorrow.
Okay, perfect. And that again is just for the echo. And at that point, we'll decide if we want to do a Holter monitor or a Zio patch, which
Okay.
it just gives us a longer look at the rhythm of
Sure.
what's going on with the rhythm of your heart.
Okay.
So we'll make a determination then if we want to get you in for that as well. And then once Dr. Rinkovich reads the echo, she'll make some determinations of if we need a follow-up appointment here in cardiology. Does that sound good?
That sounds fantastic.
Okay, perfect. Well, I have you scheduled tomorrow, which is Wednesday the 9th at 3 p.m.
Okay. Perfect. And that's
Okay, well,
and I just walk in the front door over there and they'll point me in the right direction.
So, exactly. There's a set of volunteers at the west lobby, which is the main entrance,
Sure.
and they'll get you up here. But just in case there's no one sitting there, you'll just head straight through the door and go straight back towards the gift shop.
Okay.
And there's a set of elevators right across from the gift shop that'll take you up to the 3rd floor. And we're the only clinic on the 3rd floor.
Okay. Sounds great.
Okay, I'll see you tomorrow.
All right. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I got
Yeah.
some
Yeah. You got demoted.
that happens.
Back in promos though. I'm actually rewatching the game right now.
But is there anything else you wanted to go over? I mean,
That's it.
I got to go pretty soon. But the biggest thing is like maybe work on this stuff that we went over today, and then get back with me like next week, and we can like see how you progressed, you know, or like if there's any issues that you need to like work on more. You know what I mean? So like
Understandable.
sometimes you'll fix something and then something else pops up, and you're like, oh, now I need to handle this.
Yep.
I mean, if you want, I mean, it's all free, so it doesn't really matter, right?
Oh yeah.
But
There'll be many more questions in the future when I start dropping again.
it dude, everybody, it happens with everybody. Like, let's see, my match history. Like, there was a streak where I was like, I think I started off, I was like plat 5, like 60-ish LP, and then I'd lost like, I would like win 1, lose 2, win 1, lose 2. It was terrible. It was so frustrating. I was like, there on my profile screen, there's like a little star above my rank, and it said like, you're shielded from demotion. And I was like, oh no, because I don't want to go back down to gold. But yeah, I mean, it happens. Like you'll go through winning streaks, you'll go through losing streaks.
What happens when you're about to get demoted?
There was like a little shield over my my icon where it says like solo duo. And there was like a little asterisk or something, and it said like you're shielded from demotion. I don't know. I just didn't want to get demoted back down to gold. So I was stuck in gold 2 for like probably a month. And then I just went on a sweet winning streak, and I went from gold 2 all the way up to like plat 5. So it happens. And when you get on a winning streak, try and play as much as you can. When you get on a losing streak, just take a break. I know everybody tells you to, and it's like super hard because when I lose, I get really frustrated. And I'm like, no, I got to make this game up. But it never works that way.
See, the thing is, I'm not as tilted as I used to be when I lose.
Yeah.
I got any losing streak. I'm like, all right, same strategy, let's go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like that's when
if
enforce the positivity.
If you watch like QtPie or some other streamers, like you'll notice they don't really get tilted. They just laugh stuff off. And I think that's probably like one of the best mindsets you can go into things. Like when somebody makes a mistake, just be like, look at that idiot, you know?
Dude, I think I'm gonna do that thing every single game now where you have me walk into that brush. The topside brush. Because honestly, if the enemy jungler starts blue and I get both of those camps, I could honestly be in his tops. I could be waiting in that topside brush.
Oh, for sure.
For a while.
Yep. And it's great. You go up there, you get a gank on, you do some damage. You might not kill him, but like you shut him down.
Yeah, if I started W, I would have cleared the camps a lot faster. I would have probably been able to take my blue and wait. Yeah, I'll definitely be able to take my blue and wait before the enemy jungler shows up.
For sure, and you're going to be ahead of him because you have red buff.
Yeah, I'm definitely looking for that.
Cool.
We're just going to have to start analyzing more of the mid game. The mid game decisions is the reason why.
Those are the most important ones. All right, man, I got a jet. But if you want, you can schedule another appointment, or you could just hit me up in client, just say, hey, this is what's happening. It's up to you. But yeah, I got to go start dinner. My wife gets off work in like 5 minutes, so are you there? All right, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in. So we didn't play too many games today. Coaching, trying to get the coaching going. But let me know what you guys think. If you like what's going on, cool. If not, cool. But I'll try and catch you guys again tomorrow.